y'all? Dan Henley, the Ranger, you know what it is. Shout out Light Strike Podcast.
Bro, we are not on nobody's timeline. Our timeline.
What it do? It's your boy DJ Nova Fresh, and this is Lightning Strike Podcast in the building. It is the post-game reaction, bro. I know it's supposed to be right after, next day after the game, bro. But we went to Vegas, man. So Vegas is
join the talk, bro. Vegas did Vegas.
Let them know who you are.
Yes, I will do that. What's good, y'all? Boat fam.
Better
Brodie.
Never would have
made Lightning Strike Podcast. We are back. Missed y'all. Hopefully y'all missed us. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Follow us on all social media platforms. Search at LSBoats15. We are on Twitch. We are on TikTok, but we are not. Wait.
Man, brother. See what happens?
Right.
See what happens?
Too much fun. We on X, but we not on X. We on Facebook. We on IG. We on YouTube, and we're always on TikTok saying, what does it do?
So we've been blessed, man. Blessed, bro. We're gonna get into that, Geraldo, man. Feeling good, looking good, feeling great. Team. Clap if your team 2-0. You know. If you know, you know. Man, what it do, Tyree? But it's just amazing feeling, bro. You ready to kick off the show? How was your day? How was your day?
You know what? My day was good.
Yeah.
It was busy.
Got some miles.
Yeah. Busy. Got my they got their money's worth today.
Got that money worth.
Justifiably so. But it made the day go by fast. That's always a positive. Got to it. And we already halfway through the week, so the weekend approaches. What about you? How was your day, man?
It was good, man. It was good, bro. It's a day, you know. I didn't know what day of the week it was. I'm just literally just floating on time.
Still
trying to recover. What up, Pappy? Good to see Pappy be everywhere, bro. We roll up to the meet and greet in Vegas on the Strip in the New York hotel at Tom's Watch Bar. First person that greets us with the big flag is Pappy in the building. Get to the tailgate. First person to greet us.
What's good?
Pappy. Pappy he's like that. If it's a Charger game, you can guarantee Pappy's gonna be there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you love to see it. You love to see it.
He's gonna be there in good health, looking good and healthy, and full of energy, bro. It's 2 a.m. Pappy still out there.
What is he out there with
Ariel, Vinny, we're gonna get to that. Man, Tyree, yes, we're gonna get to all that today. We're gonna have some words.
We got a lot to dive into.
What up, baby?
A lot. We got a lot to dive into.
Man, a whole lot.
JD, don't be scared. Don't come in here scared. But yeah, man, we got
all right. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. And we'll get it started with the charge reactions today. And Brodie, can you let us know who's bringing this?
So we paying these bills bright and early. If you are ready to level up your lifestyle, Frank Lagarde Realty is here to make it happen. Whether it's your dream home, investment property, or commercial space, they've got you covered. Coast to coast, all 50 states. Buying, leasing, renting, property management. They do it all. Don't wait. Hit up Frank Lagarde Realty. Puts you where you belong. Shout out Frank Lagarde Realty at 8735 Dunwoody Place, Suite 5474, Atlanta, Georgia, shout out.
Man,
out there in Atlanta.
Bro, I will say this, man. As we talk about the charged up, bro, like my immediate reaction was to silence the Raiders fans. Was to do this. Like my immediate reaction was to turn around and start waving at them. Start waving at them. Get up out this stadium because the rent is due. Y'all actually rent the stadium for the Las Vegas committee or whatever it is. Y'all the ones renting the stadium. Y'all can't even find a permanent home. How many towns y'all done lived in? They went from LA to Oakland, Carson. Where else they went? Like, what's next? New Mexico, Albuquerque Raiders? Nice stadium though. I ain't gonna even hold you on that.
Nebraska.
Nice stadium. Walked in, took over. Shout out to Thunder Alley for taking over the tailgate. Them boys, J-Rock, Swoopin' D, all them boys. Doc McLighting. What his name? Doc McLighting? Them boys, man. 512 tequila, right there, man.
It was up.
What's that?
Time was had, as my
man. I wish I had the copyright. I wish I had the copyright so I could play that bankroll fresh. Walk in your trap and take over your trap. Walk in your trap and take over your trap. Cause bro, beautiful stadium. Shout out to the boy Nick, bro. Nick is the man, bro. Nick blessed us. Nick and his wife, Mariana,
$100,000
blessed us with field seats. And I must say, bro, I could see the snot bubbles. I was hearing the play calls, hearing the audibles, all that, the check downs. That ain't gonna work, Gino. That ain't gonna work. Switch it back. But just a beautiful all around, well played game by the squad, bro. They went out there and it was just intense. You could feel the rivalry in the air, bro. It was just intense. From the moment we arrived in town, from the watch party, the people seeing us walking down the street, ain't hear none of that. Silence. Walked with their head down, talking about if we had this or we had that. Y'all, you got, bro, shut up. Go ahead, bro. What you got, bro?
Real quick, shout out Hollywood Ginger. He says Doc Lightning, not
Doc Lightning. My bad.
Said don't mess with my boy name.
Doc
like
Lightning.
Okay. My charged up or charged reaction.
Shit.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
Pick him up.
Yo, goof ass on up out of here. Well, I ain't got no time for nobody in this chat talking crazy. That was probably the most gratifying thing, is watching them hang on to this big old L walking up out of that stadium. Like the whole dynamic just changed. You know what I'm saying? And we was in the whole section full of Raiders fans. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably like 10 Charger fans.
Yeah, shout out to the few who was down there, you know what I'm saying, holding it down for the boat fan. But when I tell you just sick, they sick. They so sick. You know what I'm saying? We walking all up through the club. I'm bopping. Can't tell me nothing.
Can't tell me nothing. Dancing on their dance floor.
Boy, I'm on your dance floor.
Doing the south side, body rocking with it.
Yeah, I'm sliding. I'm bouncing through the, hey. Can't tell me Nathaniel.
Nothing, bro.
Not on today. And not on the next time we play y'all either, because y'all trash for real. But we'll get to that, 13, 14 weeks from now. But beautiful stadium, as you did say, if you've never been to Allegiant. It is a sight to see. I will not lie. But
we play them every year.
Yeah.
So you have to make that trip just as a fan of the sport. Right, the fan of a game, like you could, it's okay to give them nods where they got it. Beautiful stadium, very interactive and very like it will keep you entertained the whole game. It will keep you. The music, they had a concert, Lil Jon going, that was nice. Like very audio, very crisp and clear. I love the natural grass on the field. That field is beautiful, man. Natural grass on the field, just beautiful, well laid out.
Yes, sir.
And for the most part, the Raider fans that we were around were very respectful and courteous. You know what I'm saying? They ain't have much to say. It wasn't much they really could say. It wasn't much they really could say. But a great stadium nonetheless.
We talking about
one of those things that you have to get out and go see. We play them every year. So you got to get up and go see it.
And again, shout out my boy Nick, you know what I'm saying? Who put us in position. We always say, man, when we win, y'all win. And we definitely won. If you was able to tap in on
TikTok
Monday, we on TikTok or whatever, like we basically streamed the whole fourth quarter from our, vantage point, from our view. So and we got Nick to thank for that. So shout out to him, man, and give my boy his flowers, and we'll see you this weekend. And that's all I got for our charged reaction.
Get to some of these comments, man.
Yeah, man, they going.
They going in here, boy.
Yeah, go ahead. What you?
Tyree like returning to Mac in 4 weeks. Happy say 3-0. Geraldo say about to be 3-0. Tyree screaming Tony Jefferson. We gonna get to that. We gonna cook on that. Vinny says I just got to get something off my chest. Herbo seriously teed me off on that 3rd and 1. Just run for it, man. Come on. Listen, I got you. Some things that we go to film. That's what you got film for. We got the W. That's the most important thing. We got the W against a divisional rival.
We still in comments. We gonna
okay. Said the baby say the Ranger playing with a fever of 101. That's crazy. And he balled out. Flu game for the Ranger.
Comments. We still going.
Yeah. Parnell say I'm at my little brother's football game, but I catch the podcast in the AM. See y'all Sunday. Parnell out for sure. I say, did we see Bud win? Absolutely.
Boy.
Absolutely. Piggy in the building. Piggy in the house. Boat up Nova, Brodie, Tyree, A, Brian, Pappy. Let's go ride donkeys to 3-0. And it says, Pappy says after win, Charger players throwing game-worn gloves into the stands. Yes, sir. And then Brian's boat zone in the building. Lightning strike. Appreciate that.
Over here on TikTok, man, I got Paco Taco say what's good, bro? Got Hollywood Junior said, what's the word, fellas? Man, I'm good. I'm chilling. You know how I'm feeling. That's a bar. On this Wednesday, 2-0 with mine. Chargers for life says go Chargers. You already know. What else we got? They say we're going to beat the Donkeys. Paco Taco says, I won so many bets on Monday night. Let me hold some. Richard Mashburn says, Quentin Johnson put in the work. Richard? Richard? JD says, yo. He says, I'm kind of scared for this matchup coming up. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, bro. Richard says, are you concerned about the run game? We're going to talk about it, Richard. Stay with us. We got D says, how y'all feeling about Sunday game? Stick with us, man. We about to unpack it right now. Angelo, what's up? How you feeling? You excited for Sunday? L says, who's one player y'all think we'll trade for? Man, we ain't talking trades right now. We talking dubs. Raider Zombie Slayer says, man, I'm so hurt about the win on the loss on Monday. I know you are, my boy. Angela says, did you hear Keenan Allen calling the Raiders? Boy. Hollywood Ginger says, send them to San Antonio. They already got black and silver. Boy, send them anywhere. Pat says, can't wait to be 3-0. Dodo says, we worried about Hampton. Nah.
Get it.
Pedro says, Donkeys Knicks. Dante was here. Say, what's good, fellas? Chargers.
Let's get it, man.
Yeah.
We into the who balled and who stalled.
Hella people. But how about having the most accurate kicker on top of the cake? Iron Will, nah. Yeah, boy. Shout out my boy Cam. Killer Cam. Feel me? But yeah. What's good? What we got? Who balled? Who stalled?
It's our next segment as we roll into it. You feel me? Then if you'd like to sponsor one of these segments, just give us an email at nova@PIGROUPLLC.com. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. Bro, I'm gonna just say this. You wanna get started on who? Oh, you wanna say it? You wanna go next?
It's up to you. Rock, scissors, paper. Best 2 out of 3. Yeah.
Rock, scissors, paper.
Rock, paper, scissors. RPS, bro.
Yeah, RPS. Keep it G. You go ahead, man. I'm gonna let you get your take on.
So I'm gonna go. Somebody said it earlier, you know what I'm saying? And I'm right there with you. I got balled. Tony Jefferson, I got balled. We don't I won't say that we don't give him his flowers. I mean, we definitely do, but I don't think we mention him as much as we mention everybody else. So I want to start the pod off today by giving this man his flowers from being called up from the practice team. And I'm talking about early. My boy was locked in. He was all over the place, man. You could just see the energy, and we needed it, definitely considering the circumstances, which we'll cover up with some of the defense that was going on, and we needed all of it. But a real tone setter out there that I think everybody else just was able to elevate to. I think he had or assisted on 5 tackles, a huge pick. That was like, give me that. Multiple deflections. Yeah, deflections, in the end zone or whatever. My boy was cooking. So shout out Tony Jefferson, man. Can't sing your praises enough, man. I know the secondary love to have you back out there, and you did your thing, my boy. You definitely did your thing. So that's my who ball.
Man, definitely, I agree with that 100%. Tony Jefferson showed the hell out, bro. Couldn't called up from the practice squad. Getting cut first. Everybody questioning the cut, was able to give the veteran reception to get him back on the practice squad. And just being a vet and taking that, right? Having retired from the game, got called back last season. Then you get in shape and you got that mindset. You have a great preseason. And then you get removed from the roster, right? Put on the practice squad. And as a man, right, who's played the game at a high level, who's been successful at a high level, who called you back and told, hey man, for the team, go to the practice squad. We got you. We're gonna need you. And then to pick up this, say, hey, bro, you activated. You got it. Elijah's down, you got it. And not only do you have it, but you came out and increased the output. Like you making the case, like you're making the case for where they looking at, boy, like, I mean, we could go. Maybe we can go. We can go more games without you. Unc out there balling. He turning back the time. The dude flying all over the field.
Definitely force multiplier.
Yeah, breaking up passes, intercepting, amazing solo tackles, just setting the tone. Setting the tone all over. But for me, who balled, I mean, everybody's seen it. And I told it to you before. I said, hey, this is his flu game right here. This is his flu game.
I told it to you on the last episode, but it's neither here nor there.
No, I was like, this is flu game. I was in the stadium when he walked. I said, look at him, bro. When they walk out, if you know the Ranger, if you know how he is, he's a very energetic person, right? They call him the Yapper. He's very energetic, high energy dude, right? He's always hyping up teammates, slapping, giving high fives, getting everybody going, entertaining the crowd. He's just a very hyper person. He came out. He didn't even know he was out there because normally he'd be the one leading everything. He was just standing there. He was just standing there, bro. He was like his energy, trying to conserve whatever energy he had that was holding him together. He was just going through the motions. And you could just look at it. His body language was, I'm sick, everything. And for him to go out there, interception, very first play, crucial sacks, crucial tackles. My man might need the flu every game. I know he don't want it because he said he was on the sideline crying. Because, I mean, if you know how it is, bro. You get that fever, bro, your whole body, you don't want to do nothing. Ain't nothing you really can do. But to play a professional game at the highest level and play it as high as he did against a division foe, he put him before self on that one. And he showed out, man. And it just shows you what type of players you have in that locker room. And the thing is, he didn't hurt the team. Usually, like, you sick, you missing. No, he was out there balling.
10 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack, 1 interception.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh,
so,
boy.
Definitely balled out. Unc and they definitely balled out, man.
Yeah. That's your well, obviously that's your balled out. But shout out to Ranger. You know how we feel about you. He did his thing. Just a gutsy performance, man. Like if it's any weakness, I would probably say that I can say about myself. When I'm sick, bro,
I'm shutting it down.
I'm no good. And I rarely get sick. That's the thing. Like I can't remember the last time I was sick. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I'm under the weather, can't ask me to do nothing. I'm out of there. Like I'm not good for anything. So I can't even imagine talking about taking contact, they're dishing punishment on people, and you got a 101 temp. Yeah. Who you got for who stalled?
I really wouldn't say you know what, I'll say this one.
Okay.
Alohi got ran over. Man, I don't know what you was thinking. I don't know if you think Gentry like somebody else or something. Mm-hmm. That young man the real deal. That man the real deal. You have to run through him. There's no stopping and no. You're going to have to lay the boom on him. And what it was, somebody has to get sacrificed. And you sacrifice yourself. And then from that point on, everybody was laying the boom on him. They was going through him. It wasn't just no regular form tackle where you square up. Nah, you just got to run at him full speed and hope that you got enough leverage to knock him over. Mm-hmm. Stop him. But yeah, I thought he wasn't going to get up from that, bro.
Boy.
That was, to watch it right there where we was, it was a pow.
Lord.
Oh Lord, he needs some milk. But I would say that, man. But he played well. He had a great game, but it just got overshadowed by Tony Jefferson. Tony Jefferson was just making the plays, bro.
Yeah. He had some great tackles after that. It was just I think it was a wake-up call for him. And I mean, Genty is Genty. Like, you know what I'm saying? DJ missed a tackle on him too. Like he's not to be taken lightly. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy hit him put him in the spin cycle. He was out of there. Yeah. Out of there too. So it's, even the greats was having some time with him. I mean, we corralled him overall, but you can see the talent that's there. My who stalled is I'm gonna go with the offense, specifically the run game. I'm gonna say that overall stalled altogether. And I know we got a couple of other segments to address specifics. not too less than 100 yards on the ground, and we didn't really attempt to run the ball that much. And then I think when we did run the ball, it wasn't I don't know if it's play calling assignments, missed assignments, and overall just being off for about like 10 days, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We looked a little initially a little lethargic. You know what I mean? It just wasn't crisp at all, wasn't as sharp. There might have still been a little hangover from the Chiefs win or whatever. But yeah, that would be my stall. The run game.
For sure. All right, we'll go to the folks. Let's go to some of these comments.
Yeah, let's get to the comment section.
Baby said QJ with the big play and Keenan was big on third down with the TD. Brian said, Brodie, did you see who the two edge rushers that the Chargers was working out?
Mm-hmm. Cleveland Farrell and Rashad Weaver.
Any word on
Cleveland Farrell's a former first round pick by the Raiders. Been in the league 4 seasons, most recently with the 49ers, and Weaver was a 4th round pick from the Titans. Just also had an NFL experience, so they're evaluating still. So we'll see. We'll see how that go.
Tyree said Geno Carr.
My boy done fused them both.
He said, Gerardo said, I'm happy we don't have to worry about Max this week. He was literally Raiders' run defense. Tyree said, bring back Melvin Ingram. Gerardo says, if he keep up this sticky coverage, we'll have another Pro Bowl in him. Tarheeb. It was Gerardo said Tarheeb, R said Tarheeb, and Baby said Tarheeb. Yeah, he did hit. Trey Harris had a few catches, Tyree said. Tay said he's been calling the Stephen A. Smith radio show daily, spreading the word on how the Chargers are the new big dogs of the AFC West. Gerardo said having Henley as spy is a game changer. Absolutely. He says, ASAP says, here's one stat from the Raiders game that gives you an idea of how good this defense is. Geno Smith, who threw for over 360 yards last week, threw for 180 yards and 3 interceptions this game. I told you, turn up that pressure, turn up the heat on. But ASAP says still got to unlock the run game, and Tyree said Trey Pip held it down all game. That's what's up. That was Brian.
I got Christopher Rodon says, hey, bolt up. Basketball 333 says, diehard Chargers fan, born and raised in Philly. Iron Wheel says, see you guys this Sunday. Love the show. We appreciate it. Yeah, we'll see you, bro. Saul said he was his flu game was going off. Hollywood Ginger says was going doing his thing. Says, what do you think we gonna do at Edge? Hoping Khalil Mack for a speedy recovery. We got options, bro. That's why we got depth. Next man up. Hollywood Ginger says Dayon has been a massive surprise, and I'm glad he's in our jersey. All pro season loading, bro. He cooking. 77 MG says I think our running backs are going to break out this Sunday. Yeah, I think so. It's Nicole said I slept good when they won. Boy, when I finally did get to sleep, I too slept well.
I didn't get to sleep. I hadn't been in bed like at least 36 hours.
Did finally get to sleep. I slept well.
And shout out Brian. Brian asked if those fans, any of the fans, Raider fans, was giving us a hard time. They couldn't. They was quiet. We had them quiet.
Nah, I mean, we was out to once that first pick hit, like everybody was just kind of like bum bum bum, and then it was just down here like, what are we doing? Oh my God, I can't believe halftime. We got to really get it started. Another pick. Jeez, God,
Am I still there, Brodie?
Finger wave. We out of there.
Saying trying to reconnect.
That was the summary of the game.
You hear me, Brodie?
Bro, what happened to your volume?
Can you hear me?
I
don't know.
Flick a boom. But Hollywood Ginger said I was surrounded by Raiders fans and they was talking mess all game. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It was a different group where we was. They was a little more reserved. I almost wanted to be in where the debauchery was, but I've been seeing the videos circulating stuff, and I ain't need to be in too much debauchery because.
What happened? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you back. But yeah, it was a good time nonetheless. No Ma'am says it's not Oakland. Vegas is soft. Dang, he done sent a stray at all of Vegas. Unbelievable.
Let's get into the next round. Let's get into the next segment.
Lightning round.
Bro. So here's what we talk about every aspect of the game.
Brodie, I will take on every aspect of the game.
Listen, I will say this. The offensive line
what you gonna say?
Played tremendously well.
But 2 weeks in a row?
2 weeks in a row. The
Our
offensive
most
line.
concerned thing going into the season has held it down for 2 weeks in a row. Could it be crisis averted?
I'm like, bruh, is this for real? But I mean, that's what we told you guys, bro. Yeah, I said believe in him. I said, hold on. I said, I will question it, but week 1, when he rolls that team out there and he says, this is the 5 offensive linemen that I have, I am trusting Jim and Joe that they put the best possible 5 that they could find out there on the field and that they're going to get the job done.
I give you that statement. That is an accurate statement. You did say that.
They have lived up to it and handled business. They've been handling business. They've been handling
You don't gotta
business.
sell it to me.
Yeah. They've been handling business, man. I know
You don't gotta sell it to me.
people were sitting up there, they're sending PFF on every available offensive lineman saying, Joe, go get this guy. Look at his PFF score.
He's only got a disc score on PF.
And I've been an advocate to keep. I was like, hey, if we keep Trey, it's 2 things for Trey Pipkins that we keep him as a depth piece because he's a starter, right? You can't beat the experience. And I was like, if we go through a whole season healthy, I mean, he becomes a trade piece. Worst case, he becomes a trade piece. Because everybody's like, why did they bring him back? This is why they brought him back. This is Slater goes down and we don't have him in the pool, you scrambling to go find somebody. You calling somebody that's probably on the couch. They've been flipping tires in the backyard.
Dang.
And Trey Pipkins had 0 pressures. Max Crosby was blanketed.
That fumble wasn't even Max Crosby for real. They
that was just a bad handoff.
Yeah, it was a
and they credit that fumble to Justin Herbert, which knocked down my fantasy points. But that's what I want to talk about. The offensive line has held up 2 weeks in a row. They have done a fantastic job because it's allowed us to put points on the board. Still things that we're going to clean up. Still things that we're going to get better. Confidence is being built with that, and that's great to have.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
So, what you got?
My lightning round, I doubled down on the offensive line. I was actually going to say that just for 2 weeks in a row, doing their thing. Jay Herbo is still getting plenty of time to throw that ball, which is phenomenal considering that, like I said, that was probably our most concerned specialty group. So shout out to them for doing their thing. I like the fact that 2 weeks in a row, Quentin Johnson is out here being Quentin Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know if this is, I mean, I guess we can probably see from just the game or whatever, if it's intentional, but they're going to get him going. Like, I think that's a concerted effort each game to target him and get him involved regardless of what's going on. So he gets some attempts, gets some feel for the ball. But I mean, 2 weeks or 3 touchdowns. I don't know, man. I don't know. You love to see it. And then, like I said, we already kind of talked about areas of improvement. Is obviously, I know everybody's hitting the chat talking about our running game, and I think it's on the way. I think it's coming. What I will say with what Najee has been getting in his limited opportunities, I mean, it was kind of a split share this past week. I think they both rushed 8 times. Najee had a little bit better of a average, basically sub right at his average is a sub 4. It was like 3 and some change, and Big O was right around 3. And I think it's still coming. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, nothing to panic about. And to be honest, somebody said it earlier in the chat, talking about, I think this game is the game that gets unlocked. I think a lot of stuff gets unlocked because we're playing at home. You know what I mean? It's a lot different when you can be in your own bed all week, just only got to travel to the facility to work out, you know, practice and stuff like that. So I think being in SoFi, having that home game, the energy is going to be electric. I think a sense of urgency, and just knowing the culture that's around the team. Like, I think the offense knows that this wasn't our best output.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think they clean up the small stuff. They come out and they execute on Sunday. We gonna
shout out Boatman in the building.
Yes, sir.
Let's get to some of these comments right quick. Boatman says, see everyone in Electric Avenue. Geraldo says, bad run blocking on the right side. Baby said, Pharrell is only 21. Baby said, Joe ball out. Nobody could beat him. Allen said, yeah, they kicked ass in the pass game, but they need to step up the run game. Tyree said, Tart and Hand are some grown men, and Caldwell. there's some grown men in the middle of that defensive line. Geraldo said Bronco fans are the worst in my opinion. Tyree said Pip is moving his feet. Defense wins ball games. Pip has 0 pressures against him. That's what Allen stated. Where is that comment? Vinny says, I ain't gonna lie, Herbo did kind of hold on to that handoff a little too long. Lance got to coach him on those RPOs. Lance can help him out with that. Mateus asks, what are the ways to attack Denver? That'll be on tomorrow's show, Tay. Pappy says, sprinkle in the run, pass, then close with the run. And then Brian says, please hit the like and sub button. Yes, hit the like, subscribe, and hit up those hearts. Get us at the top of the thing. Appreciate y'all for that.
Yes, sir.
What you got, Brodie?
My people on TikTok says, no ma'am says, here we go. Good win, my brothers. Yes, sir. 7 says people have been afraid of me this week due to my good mood. It's Nicole says, why didn't they pass the ball to McConkey? They did.
They did. They hit him on some clutch on first downs.
Yeah, I think he was targeted like 6-7 times. He was targeted for sure. Hollywood Junior said I was surrounded by Raider fans and they was talking mess all game.
That's all they can do.
No, ma'am says, is it true Lad has some ankle injury? He is listed on the report, which will
we're gonna give him some Epsom salt.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give my boy some tussin. Shake it up, Mo Tussin. Richard says, do you think we got to mix it up with the run game? I believe so. 2 games, right? We can only go what we know, what we've seen. 2 games. It's been a definitive effort to pass the ball. And I don't know if by design or maybe a little bit of trickeration as far as everybody thinks Jim Harbaugh teams are run heavy and they plan for that. They game plan by planning to stop that. And we just been letting Justin Herbert throw that ball. I do think situationally though, Richard, that we could run the ball like somebody mentioned or Vinny mentioned her. That 3rd and 1, there were so many options. 4th and 1, and we passing the ball when we could have just ran it, QB sneak, like power, anything. So we'll see. We'll see. I definitely would like to see a little bit more. I think that would have helped us with some of those passes Monday. Michael says, where are you guys tailgating on Sunday? Want to drop by. Stay with us, Michael. Real quick, we in Electric Avenue, Pink Lot. I look for our lightning strike canopies or listen for the music or smell for the food or all the things that will close out the show discussing. Richard says Max was already in the backfield. The handoff to Hollywood Junior says Michael Thunder Alley at SoFi. Yeah, shouts out to both clubs or whatever. You can't go wrong with either. Shout out to my folks at Thunder Alley, especially for all the love that they showed us on Monday out there in Vegas. So shout out to J-Rock and everybody who had something to
It's all love.
Yeah,
it's all love.
All love both sides or whatever. Pick one, pick the other, pick both. You know what I'm saying? Maximize your experience by all means. And that's all I got on this side.
All right, bro. Let's get to the next one, man. We got kill them. We got the boat report up. We got the boat report for this segment. Brodie, let's talk about some key player performances. As I'll start this first.
Okay.
As always, bro, 3rd and Keenan has showed up and showed out every time, bro. Like
death, taxes, 3rd and Keenan.
It's all guaranteed. That guy in his advanced age is still out there performing, man. Hasn't skipped a beat. Didn't have to come to training camp. Just showed up and showed out. And I know a lot of teams are regretting not calling him and pulling the trigger because look at what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how he's performing and playing, bro. You double Lad, you take Lad away, Keenan. You
take Keenan away. Who we got?
Q-Jack.
Yeah. You said that was some conviction. I like it. I like it.
You take away them. I mean, Trey Harris stepped up big. Had a nice, beautiful
2
catch for it's there, bro. It's starting to get there. It's like he got a lot of weapons, bro, and he got to slowly introduce these weapons into it. And I said it before. If plan A is working, we don't need to go to B. And I understand we haven't touched the running game to even get the running game going, right? Running game is one of those things that you got to constantly feed it for it to be super effective. Don't look at the fantasy. Just watch the game, right? Watch the game. The running game in the second half, they showed up. Najee came in, he was moving the sticks.
He had some good runs.
They had some good runs. Not every, like, for the run game to work effectively, you gotta run it more than 26 times, right? Because you gotta wear down the other team, and you gotta give a heavy dose of it. So now those running lanes can get open. What he's shown you in the first 2 games, and he said it this offseason, we still got Justin Herbert. That comment, and I told y'all, that comment said a lot, because everybody's like, oh, Greg Roman, a running guy, he's a running guy. He said that comment when he was sitting down with Matt Money, and he said, we still got Justin Herbert. I gotta showcase him. Coach said they trying to get Justin an MVP, and rightfully so. But we don't have to use the running game right now. We're winning with what we got. So until somebody stop that, we're gonna keep sprinkling the run in there, keep their bodies warm, and we're gonna go from there. What else you got, Brodie?
For the boat report on my break, I mean, we already talked about, you gave him his who balled or whatever. Just my key player is obviously the Ranger. Going into the game, it was so much uncertainty on and it just kind of came out of nowhere too. Like, Dayon Henley is, suffering from an illness and is questionable.
I know, especially
so it was like, so we were, prior to the game out there like, bro, like what? Like, but yeah, man, again, I won't beat it up too bad. Pause. That for him to go out there and being ill with a fever, chills, and all of that stuff, and to put on the performance that he performs can't be overstated enough. And the people who rally behind him just to put their arms around him, keep encouraging him and stuff like that, like it's a culture over there. You know what I'm saying? You could see in 2 weeks the chemistry, all the stuff that's starting to build with those players, man, especially them cats on defense. I know a lot of people in the offseason was like, we need more additions on defense. Like, people forget we had one of the number 1 scoring defenses in the league last year in Mentor first year. So it's like year 2 with these guys in the system, and most of them understand what's going on. Like, yo, we're going to be there. We're going to be there.
Definitely. I all around, man, like, it's a lot of people that could be on this. Tony Jefferson. I mean, but we I'm trying to pass the bucket around, because a lot of people need to be recognized. Greg Roman, he's calling the great games. Some plays are questionable, but if you look at it, man, what really matters is that W, right? Mm-hmm. And sometimes, like, we got to understand, we scored 20 points. We could have scored a lot more, but you still got to remember, we're playing a rival. I don't care. Both teams could be whatever and whatever. They're going to play this game like it matters, like it's a playoff game, right? They're both going to bring the intensity. It's going to be turned up. The fans are going to be very invested in this game, because a lot of bragging rights are on it. You know what I'm saying? We talk a lot of cash money. You got to cash that check at the end of the day. That's why I'm going to get some of these comments, man. Yeah, sure. And I'm going to jump off the porch with Felipe Cadre. He says, look at this, Brodie. He says, Bo Nix is coming. Get a mason jar ready to bottle up those tears. Bo is bringing pain and suffering down upon you. You don't even believe that yourself. ChatGPT wouldn't even give you that answer.
That ain't even sound right. Bo Nix is coming.
Bo Nix is
wild boy, Felipe.
Bo Nix is throwing us the ball, man.
You a wild boy.
Wild boy for that, man. I took a screenshot of that. And I'm going to address that, Felipe. I'm going to tag you, so come back here after Sunday. After Bo Nix throws his four interceptions. Baby says, you think Beer going to be at the home opening to see Justin ball out? Of course. Going to be in her suite, posted up. I'm pretty sure she probably was at the Raiders game. Just kept a low profile. Mark says, boycott Walmart and F the donkeys. Absolutely. We don't support Walmart because they own the donkeys. This is the only time you get to beat a dead horse. Alex says, Najee looks good. Hampton will ease in, but looks good to block him. I think they're leaning into Herbie because he knows the system better than anyone else, and Najee and Big O need time. Let me say it. QJ is making his point, and I pray he continues to prove me wrong. Lad is a bicep injury. That's what Brian said. Lad is a bicep injury. Tyree says, like the tush push with Herbo. I did. I did. I like it.
I do.
Rick H. Town said, are they forcing targets to QJ? I think that's a Herbert thing. I think Herbert I'm trying to build his confidence. If you've seen him mic'd up, Herbert made it a point when he caught that 60-yard bomb to go over to QJ and said, I told you. And for Sony Michaels out there who's the other random teammates that's saying Herbie don't have leadership or anything like that. That when you look at the passes that he's throwing to him, and then what he's saying on that mic'd up, it makes sense. I wouldn't say he's forcing it to him. I feel that he's building his confidence.
Making him believe.
Because he understands.
You believe.
He understands that he has he has that stigma to overcome. For what it's worth, he's balling, man. He's balling. He is, what, it's 3 touchdowns? 2 games?
2 games, 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns?
Yep. 150 plus yards. Can't really. I mean,
ain't much you can say. Baby says, who you think PS2 is going to be on this week? He can't stop QJ and Keenan and Ladd. He probably can't even guard the water boy, man. I'm not overlooking Denver, right? It's going to be a great game.
I'm not overlooking Patrick Surtain.
We'll get that. Yeah, we'll get that breakdown tomorrow. We'll get that breakdown on the Denver and Chargers matchup. Right now we're getting to this is our victory, bro. We talking about the dog, bro. We
enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy it. Let this one still marinate. We're gonna talk about our week 3 opponent tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'll talk about him tomorrow.
Mark says Naquan Jones on the mission to store our DTs are legit. Bo better have his track shoes on Sunday. That's what Brian said. And Rick says we cannot allow Unc to go back to the practice squad. He will be long gone. And that's true, man. After those performances, yeah. So what you got, Brodie?
Got Kana Noah says Troy Dye stepped up and the biggest sleeper was Caldwell. No Ma'am says Ortiz gonna be out there on Sunday. Take care of Ortiz. You take care of Ortiz. You could just come and you could take care of Ortiz. Nah, we got our boy, man. I already chopped it up with him. You know what type of timing we on. So he with us. We got bringing Tony Jefferson out of retirement and seeing him so involved is awesome to watch. That's from Doobie 21. Danger Dave, what's good? Says Boat City in the building. What's happening, man? How you feeling? Jordan says, what's up, fellas? What up, though? What's good? D-Dash says, Herbie trying to help QJ earn respect from us fans. Danger Dave says, y'all know QJ about to have a bad game versus Denver, right? Remains to be seen.
We got other receivers.
Yeah.
Keenan, Ladd, KLS, Trey Harris, Darius Davis.
Remains to be seen. He can't hold everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
I give him his respect. All pro, you know what I'm saying? All pro D-back back there, but he can't
guard everybody.
Yeah, he can't. He one person. Okay.
It's like you take away QJ. Okay.
Yeah.
We got Ladd. You take away Ladd, we got Keenan. You take away Keenan, we got QJ. You take away QJ, we got KLS. You take away KLS, we got Trey.
Everywhere.
I mean, you can't be everywhere, dog.
But yeah, that's what I got for comments.
All right.
Next section.
Let's get it, man.
Yo.
Big play breakdown. I'm just gonna put this out there. For this segment, big play breakdown. You already know the 60-yard bomb to QJ, man. Absolute great route. Ran by him. Great recognition from
Tyree. Write this down.
Great recognition from Herbert. And I mean, extremely amazing ball placement to move the safety over, stop the corner and throw it right in the gap of that zone and blow the top off that thing. Love to see it, bro. That was an amazing 60-yard bomb. Beautiful. Put it right in the basket. He didn't have to do nothing. Just keep running. And it just dropped in his hands. And we seen that route. Hold on. We seen that route in training camp. And for his worth, he gave up on that route that one time, right? But he executed it to perfection. Great route running. They moved the safety. Cornerback got stuck in la-la land, and he dropped it right in between his own. There we go. What you got, Brodie?
You good?
Yeah.
You feeling that? You got a temp?
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
You got a fever?
Even every time I go to Vegas, though, my nostrils just smell like smoke. They need to just ban smoking or like make an area of where they can smoke.
You about to piss people off. No way in hell. These casinos is about to ban. But I was asking you if you good because you giving QJ.
I recognize real. When it's good, it's good. You know, I'm a fair person. When it's good, it's good. I give it its due. When it ain't, it ain't. Shout out QJ dad, man. I ran into him. Shout out him. Mr. Johnson, how you doing? That's a tall dude. I know where QJ get his height from. His dad like 6'6", man.
Yeah. Dang, I threw my whole big play breakdown. I'm gonna stay on the Tony Jefferson train, man. And not even the pick. I'm gonna go with the deflection in the end zone.
Big.
Yeah, that was big. That was major. You know what I'm saying? Came over, helped out. My boy hung in the air, still got the vert on him, jumped up, knocked that thing down, man. They took all their life away. We was right there, man. You should have seen the Raiders fans. They was like, man, there's gotta be something, right? A penalty or something. It was nothing but straps. So again, shout out to Tony Jefferson, man. You did your big one. You did your big one with this one. And that's all I got.
Let's get to some of these comments right fast.
What are you talking about?
The boat meter says, great show, G. The baby says you have to be 2-0 to get to 3-0. I say we're back to 1-0. Take it 1 week at a time. We want to be 1-0 every week, and we're gonna get to that tomorrow. But you're right. Tay says Gino Boo Boo had him seeing ghosts. That they did. Gerardo says Careless got to know where to line up 2 games in a row with penalties. It'll come. Let the young man rumble. It'll come. Boat says, in my personal opinion, I think losing in the playoffs pissed off the Chargers. They look focused. They look like they were on a mission. They're on a mission. Absolutely. They're locked in, focused. A lot of letdown happened last year, but look at this team now. Look at where they're going. Rick H. Town says QJ running route is much improved. Tay says Stephen A. Smith always brings up Herbert 41-38 record, win-loss record, and that beating the Chiefs once didn't mean much. He be acting like we're not for real. He got to sell his things, man. He got to do that. Mm-hmm. He got to sell tickets. Kobe says family, trust, respect. Yes, Tyree says Darren James turning back the clock. Mark says Hartz needs to extend Steele sooner than later. He's going to get a bag. It's too early. It's only second year for Steele. But he can't extend him now. It's too early. Be next year when he'd be eligible for extension.
As soon as he is eligible, though, I do feel you.
Yeah, for sure. Cut some of that big price tag down. Kobe says, let's continue to stack weeks. 100%. I told you. Back to 0-0. We got to go 1-0 this week. That's our focus. 1-0. We'll touch on that tomorrow. What you got, Brodie?
Jordan says, Joey Bosa said, open parentheses, insert my random injury.
No.
It says, Lad good. Lad got a bicep injury. Gio says, bro, still a QJ hater? Oh, no, Gio. You got to ask him because
I ain't never been no QJ hater. I ain't never been a hater in my life.
Jordan says, feel like QJ is getting the usage he always needed.
100%.
Danny Day says, what happens if QJ faces a physical corner, though? Then I
got Lad. We got Keenan. We got KLS. It ain't like last year. It ain't like last year.
He comes through, but man, I've seen him in the big moments. But there's more weapons out there now. So
yeah.
There's this Kyle Kennard step up. We'll see. He was at the game. We did see him. He was in street clothes, as was other players as well. But he did travel with the team, so he's out there. And then Steve says, should we be concerned about a run game? Nah, Steve, we good.
So here's the thing. There's nothing wrong that the run game did. The run game just didn't get the carries that the run game. You had 16 carries from the running backs.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with the run game at all. They did very well and effective. The thing is, they didn't have to use it. You had 8 carries for Najee, 28 yards. You had Hampton 8 carries for 24 yards. There's nothing wrong with that, man. They just didn't get the running game. They haven't focused on the running game. Greg hasn't made a conscious effort to showcase the running game. Herbert had 9 carries for 31 yards. Again, the 2 main running backs had 8 carries apiece. Nothing about that, in watching the game, nothing about that, any of their runs said, oh, we can't get the run game going. Hampton broke off a 15-yard run. It's just, do you need the running game right now when the pass, they haven't stopped the pass? If plan A is working, there's no need to go to plan B. It's a long season. We don't need to give everything we got on film already. I know for fantasy, we'd like to see it, but hey.
Yeah. I think we'll address it when we have to address it. You know what I'm saying? We got to understand it. We still won the game. Like,
no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, Tanya, what I'm saying is until they stop it, until they stop the pass game and forces us to open up the run more and depend more on the run, I mean, we're winning. I mean, we're winning what we got. We know what we're capable of because you can see the numbers. The numbers are good. 8 for 28, 8 for 24. 7-yard long run by Najee, 15 by Hampton on 8 carries. That's good.
right at almost 4 yards a carry.
That's good.
Yeah.
So until you put in a defense that can stop the pass, I'm just going to pass the ball. Move the chains.
And you got the quarterback that can do it. Like, this ain't the, you know what I'm saying, the quarterback who can't throw back there under center. This is an elite quarterback with an elite arm strength. Like, let him cook.
19 for 27.
Let him cook.
I'm saying, like, if somebody stopped the offense and he's being one-dimensional and he's only passing the ball, then we say, what the hell are you doing, buddy? We're winning. So until somebody forces you to use your other assets, I ain't got to use them, bro. Stop this.
Mm-hmm.
That way, hey, you can't game plan. If I've been passing, you're going to game plan for the pass, then now I can just go off with the run.
On top of, you know what I'm saying, different personnel packages. Like, we really ain't seen tight end utilage like that for real. And we got some tight ends that can do some, you know what I'm saying, easy check downs too. And we haven't even dove into that bag yet. Like, there's still plenty of stuff I think that is in the playbook, that is deep within the archives, that, you know, come postseason we'll be better prepared for this, Tom.
Yeah, we haven't been in the game yet to where out of the 2 games where we go, oh man, you need to run the ball more. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't forced the hand of the offense yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is some plays that I wish that he would have run the ball, right?
Situational ball.
But look at the score. Offense is running effectively for what it was. We had 2 punts, maybe. Let me see how many punts we had. We had 3 punts. Put 20 points on the board. Could have put more. But for what it's worth, I'm not concerned as of yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not concerned. Nothing in the run game. It isn't like they just getting stuffed behind the line every run play.
Yeah, for sure.
Because when he did go to the run in the 3rd quarter, they were effective at it.
That drive was long as hell.
Yeah.
A lot of time off that clock.
Yeah. So you gotta just stick with what's working, not with what we want to see as fans.
Mm-hmm.
The time's gonna come.
I want to see him Ryan featured.
The time's gonna come. All right, what we got next? Really was anything as we get into the segment of flag, was anything of concern? I know they missed one though. I ain't gonna even lie about that. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get fined though.
It's the DJ one?
No, Tierra when he gave Gino the love tap. When Gino ran into his arm.
Oh yeah.
Gino ran into Tierra's arm.
My boy is a menace out there. He's starting to grow on me.
Yeah.
He a menace out there. Oh boy, is like, who the whole stadium's like, oh my God.
Yeah, they was going, he pushed him down.
He over there pushing and shoving.
See, ASAP know how to play spades. He said, don't show our ace in our joker cards.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he know how to play spades though.
Yeah.
Remains to be seen, but I get it. Yeah, penalties. I mean, the game was out of hand. I mean, the game was over, but DJ might have had one there at the end as well.
What was it?
Who actually was it? Was it Alohi that was early that one time in the end zone? He was early. He had his right hand on his pad, holding him down while he basically used him to jump, and I love it. Whatever it takes.
It's a bang bang thing, but when you watching in slow motion, it was egregious.
Whatever it takes.
It was egregious, bro. I was like, ooh. Maybe. I even told the Raider fan, I was like, yeah, that was a flag. I'm not going to be one of those guys that go, oh, that's not true. Yeah, my boy. Man. Yeah, my boy. Hey, but the refs missed it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to. The thing is, I don't want it to happen to us.
Yeah, it go both ways.
Yeah, but to the next. Let's read some comments right quick.
Yeah.
Alex says, so out of curiosity and not to look too far into the future, but Alt's talent on the blind side and this embarrassment of Chris Jones, Stefan, Crosby. Does he go back to the right side when Slater comes back? Our O-line looks good, getting great. Just a random thought. And Dicker most accurate in the history with at least 100 kicks. Kickers close games. For sure. to just the first part. I think that's going to, I'm not even worried about that right now. Slater, just want him to get back healed fully to his playing self. Honestly, that's going to be up to the coaches, right? Let's leave that up to the coaches. And I'm not going to be mad either way, because whatever he puts out week 1 of the season is what we're going to roll with. You still got to block. You still got to perform. Right tackle, left tackle. They still have to be good. You want your left tackle to be better, the best one, obviously. And said it when they slid out into that, when Rashawn went down, I said it. Alt's going to be the left tackle. He's phenomenal at it. It's no knock to Slater. It's just what it is. We need Slater back healthy. We want him to get healthy, back to his full capable self, and that will sort itself out. And I think Slater's a team guy. He's getting paid. He don't matter where he line up. He want to play football. He want to get healthy and play football. If you know Slater, he want to get healthy and play football, and he wouldn't care where he's going, because he's gonna start. He's gonna be out there. So I think that for that. What you got, Brodie? Well, saving the run game. Tay says saving the run game for December and January. Tiana says, how about Dicker being the most accurate NFL history? Ladies man, Justin Tucker, massage parlor. I think connoisseur. He's the connoisseur of the massage parlors. On Tart makes my heart smile. That's what Alex said. Tyree said, did y'all notice the holder drop the ball and pick it up in time for Dicker? Yep. Watching it without eyeballs. I actually got that on film. I was like, oh, and he recovered nicely. Dicker booted it through. Raiders fans were crying. ASAP says, Goldfish, y'all got to set the record. Y'all got to set the example for the Raiders, DJ. Way to rep the pod content game. God loves y'all. We are all God's children. Y'all got the lightning. Pow.
Power.
Tell them weak-ass Raiders to go home. Anyone see the Charger fan crashing out on a Raiders fan after the game at the Vegas bar on Twitter? No, Jim, send that to me on Twitter. I got to see that.
I got Christian who says, are y'all concerned with the interior run blocking? No. Bob 801 says, team looks good, a lot of strong points. Mm-hmm. He says, I don't think we need to worry about the run game until someone can stop our pass game. There you go. It's Lou. What up, though? Doobie says, Chargers get at least one interception. Got Luke in the building, says, go Chargers. Jay says, I love Greg Rose keeping the defenses guessing. The first 2 games, they were expecting us to run. Hugo says, Piero Pinchy Chargers all day, baby. Jay says that Tyler Conkin sneak was chef's kiss first game. Jason Weirmini says, what do you think is going to get this run game going? I think it's going. I think
it's nothing about the run game is stalled out.
Hold on. I think what has to be stated is, I know you guys see that we got Amari in Hampton, and then we have Najee. And I think in your mind, you guys want these big, gaudy run numbers. Like you want these, plus 100 yards every game and stuff like that. Like that's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? In addition to, we won. We won with what was out there. 16. We just literally did this. Like 16 rush attempts, 50 yards running, whatever the case may be. And we won with that. Why do we have to keep running into that well if we won? But moving right along, because we got other stuff. Suavecito says, almost looks like that 2006 defense. And them boys, they cooking. A Supercharged for Life says, all I know is 3-0 going to be a statement to the division. On God.
Yes, sir.
Gerardo says, you guys going to the game on Sunday? Yes, sir. I'll be there. Dude says, will there be tailgate on Broncos game? Never done. We'll get to that. Supercharged for Life says, donkeys. Next, we got this. JD says, what do y'all think of Brady in the booth during the Raiders game? Brady is Brady. He the GOAT, man. He can do what he want. Bob 801 says, are y'all in L.A. flying in from Utah? My first L.A. game this weekend. Ooh. We got some information for you. Give it to
him now. Give it to him now. We're going to give it to him after every one, bro.
All right. So, yes, we are going to the game. If you are new to Lightning Strike Podcast, first and foremost, I'd like to welcome you. Welcome you into the fold. Thank you. We appreciate you. Like, share, subscribe, comment on all social media platforms. You can find us at LS Boats 1. Is there going to be a tailgate for the Broncos game? Yes. And yes, there will be a tailgate for every home game, but specifically this week 3 home game, Bob 801, anybody else who is just coming to their first game at SoFi, listen, I need you to do a couple of things before you get to Los Angeles. Get your kidney ready.
Get your liver.
Get your liver ready. Come ready to party. It's going down, man. Multiple tailgate options you can choose from. The fine folks at Thunder Alley, and you can choose from Electric Avenue. What separates them? Your preference. It's all Chargers. It's all love. Whichever side you want to be on both sides. It's all good. Where can you find us? We will be located inside of Electric Avenue. We will be under the Lightning Strike podcast tents, and we will have food, drink, vibes, sweets. There was some lumpia, there was some fish, there was all kind of stuff going on in our section. So if y'all trying to pull up on us, please stop by, say hi, say what it do. I'm a supporter, I'm a fan, whatever it is y'all trying to be on, we on, and then some. But come say hi and let's kick it. We gonna be there doing our thing. Additionally, if you haven't heard, if you haven't seen the flyer, the Chargers official DJ will be doing a concert in Electric Avenue for 2 hours, starting at 10:15. So and more information about that tomorrow. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. We're gonna talk about that in depth. But yeah, man, this tailgate is our first home game at SoFi. Listen, we are about to mess some stuff up. Like, I can't. If y'all just joining us, man, y'all don't even know. We literally been talking about this tailgate for like 8 months. Like, our whole existence almost hinges on speaking about the tailgate. Lightning Strike podcast pseudo almost came together talking about the podcast experience, and we expounded to football. If we could have just talked about tailgating for 8 months, we probably would have did that. But yeah, we it's going down, man. Make sure y'all come say what's up to us, man. Like I said, we gonna be out there. We gonna be out there early. Everything's gonna be ready to go 9:00. We are streaming live from out there, so we gonna have a live show of our podcast out there in Electric Avenue.
With special hosts.
We got some special hosts coming up. Shout out to my boy Jay. If y'all know Jay from Charged Up Podcast, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe his podcast. You can find him on TikTok. Always bringing the fire content, always bringing the hot takes. He's going to be one of the co-hosts hosting our show, because that's what we do at Lightning Strike Podcast. We put on for everybody. In addition, we got our boy Vinny, who's pulling up to help him co-host the show. So y'all make sure y'all show them love. The podcast will start at 9:15, 9:30. Going live with me and Nova. We'll be on early over there to give y'all about 45 minutes, an hour to a content.
And Vinny and Jay gonna run it up.
We're gonna turn it all over to them and let them go crazy. So make sure y'all tap in. Like I said, make sure y'all show them love. You know what I'm saying? Show us love too, but we gonna have guests. You know what I'm saying? We want to be hospitable. You know what I mean? Take care of our guests. Treat them as you would treat us, and let them cook, man. Let them do their thing. Engage with them. You know what I'm saying? Ask some questions. Get
Jay
on stuff.
Jay, a lightning bolt. He hyped. Vinny is just a encyclopedia of information. Vinny is the walking encyclopedia. He know everything.
Mm-hmm.
What happened on 1973?
Yeah.
When the Chargers played the New Orleans Saints, Vinny go, "Oh, I know that play."
What?
And Vinny said his first episode of his podcast will be going live before Sunday. So
yeah,
he got something cooked up this weekend. Make sure y'all, bro, when y'all land, 9:00, home alone, wishing you. Bring your butt, 9:00, the party starts. Don't drive your butt up to the stadium at 12 and walk up to the stadium and go inside the stadium and then start drinking in there and having fun. The party starts at 9. You need to get your money's worth. You need to get the full experience of what it is to be a Charger and what the term boat up means. That's what it's all about. Come to Electric Avenue, come to the tent, and boat up with your boys.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Thunder Alley, holler at them boys. Just enjoy the venue. It's all love. It's free to get into on your feet. You got to pay if you're driving a car. Not us. You got to pay to park your car. But the whole tailgate experience is free. You come to our tent, the food and drink is free while it lasts. The vibe is endless.
Infinite.
We're going to have live music, food and drink, and we're going to function. So be there. And also Electric Avenue is throwing a free concert for you guys with DJ Esther, the Chargers DJ. she is going to be out there bringing vibes as well. So she's going to be cutting up on the ones and twos for everybody to see and attend. Free concert. How often do you get that? I think that is awesome that they did that.
Shout out to Electric Avenue.
Major concert, major artist, DJ artist doing her thing. So be there, be square. Next, get out to our last topic. Got to get up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Go to some football practice.
Y'all.
What's the coaching grades, bro?
Defense, I got an A. Jesse Minter, Dowda. And that was my pick going into this game. I felt like he was going to dial it up. He dialed it up. Them boys was flying around. And I figured just after the Chiefs game that they would be a little more active. So shout out to him in the defense for doing anything. Offense, I got B- on offense. For all the reasons that everybody already alluded to. Like I'm a fan, like y'all a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see us run the ball too, but I also am able to step outside of that and understand what is going on. So understand what's going on or whatever. So that's just my bias of, wanting to see more so in the situational downs, that 3rd and 1 that we could have ran the ball instead of passing. But I also understand that they really wasn't stopping us. So why even go down that route? So I got A for the defense, D- for the offense.
So I'll say A for the defense because they held it down. Even when their backs were against the wall, they only kicked field goals, didn't give up a touchdown. That is an amazing feat in itself. Jesse Mentor is coaching his butt off, right? Inserting players, we're losing. We're down DP, right? Our starting linebacker, a significant coach on the field and off the field, and a presence on the field, a tone setter. We're down him. We're down a backup, Phillips. We're down, he wasn't out, but he was sick. Down Melaja. I mean, you look at it, it's like, man, these injuries are coming to concern, but he's coaching his butt off, plugging people in. But that just goes to coaching, finding that depth that when the starters go, no production is dropped off.
Mm-hmm.
Players are still picking up that intensity, still handling business, still doing great. And the one thing, it's allowing DJ to be a playmaker.
And he making plays.
He's making plays.
Not always box stats or whatever, but if you watching the game, DJ is down there crashing some stuff, boy. He is blowing plays up, which is allowing other people to get, tackles for loss and sacks and stuff like that, and just applying that pressure on the quarterback that's forcing him to throw all these bad passes. So shout out DJ.
Yeah. And I will give the offense B-. Jim and Greg, give them a B-. I just want to see more out of it. I want to see more consistent, smart play calling in situations. Basically, situational play calling. I want to see better situational play calling on some of these plays. On that one goal line where Maylock, I know people are looking at Maylock like, what was this goofy doing? It was supposed to be a fake to the up back to have everybody sink in, and then a more Big O was supposed to go run to the outside, right? I would just say, forget the fake, make him an extra blocker and beat them to the pylon, right? But it didn't go as planned. Maylock sold it. He jumped on the pile like he's supposed to. Herbert didn't sell it as much. So that linebacker, that edge didn't bite. He sealed the edge and held the edge, and Big O didn't have a lead blocker for it. So that was that. But that's my B- for them.
For sure.
But we're gonna get up out of here, man. You want to get us up out of here, bro?
Yes, sir. We appreciate everybody for tapping in with us tonight. Make sure y'all join us tomorrow, man. We got something special for y'all. Make sure you tap in. What we doing, 6 tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
So 6 tomorrow. Make sure y'all circle back. Spin the block on you, boys. We got something special for y'all, so y'all make sure y'all tapping in. But we appreciate y'all tapping in with us today for another awesome episode of Lightning Strike Podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, follow us on all social media platforms. We are on Twitch. We are on X, but we not on X. We on Facebook, YouTube, IG, and TikTok. We gonna see y'all in a minute.
We out
tomorrow. And that is it. We out, y'all. Y'all be smooth, man. Be safe.
All right. We out, oh boy.